Grab your notebooks and get ready to write some book recommendations because I am sharing the top 10 romance books you need to read this summer. I'm Elsa, I'm a romance reader and romance author. My debut is coming out in September and I'm going to keep this intro short because I know we all just want to yap about books and get to reading our TBR. But these are all going to be books that I consider summery because the activities, the tropes, the setting of the books, and of course because it is my reading taste, they are mostly spicy books. So if that sounds like your thing as well, first of all subscribe, and second of all I think you'll really like these books. Starting off with The Wrong Mr. Right by Stephanie Archer. It is set on Vancouver Island in British Columbia in a small town. It is a friends to lovers romance between a bookstore owner and a professional surfer, so it definitely has those summer vibes, and I haven't finished the series but the rest are totally on my TBR for this summer. Then we have a book set in another charming small town. This is For the Story by Lauren Flynn and it is set in Alderbrook, which is a cute small town in Ontario. The female main character is a secret author who is dating a local small town bookstore owner for research to write a romance novel. There are so many fun summery dates in this one. There's a hike scene, if you know you know. There is a go-karting date, which is so fun. If you're a fan of small towns, it is the perfect summer read. We are on a bit of a Canadian author's street to start off because next we have Not Safe for Work by Nisha J. Tooley. This is set on a tropical work retreat in Hawaii and there is a room booking mistake on the retreat and the female main character has to share a room with her work nemesis. That is always such a fun trope. I haven't read this one yet but it is top of my summer TBR and the reviews say it's really fast paced with great banter, so I'm very excited to read this one. Okay, this one hasn't come out yet but it is one of my most anticipated reads for 2026. But this is In Stormy Weather by Chelsea Curto. It comes out in July and I know it's going to be perfect for summer because according to the blurb it is set in scorching hot Florida. So In Stormy Weather is about two rival meteorologists who are trying to put aside their differences as they chase storms during a record-breaking hurricane season. I am a massive Tessa Bailey fan, so next up we have Secretly Yours. Like all of her books, it is so funny, it has great banter and the tension is sizzling. The female main character is sort of go with the flow, very bubbly, she's a gardener, and the male main character is her exact opposite. He's an uptight professor and his family owns the winery where the female gardener is doing a project at. It does have a bit of a secret admirer, letter writing situation, but the absolute highlight for me is the setting and the opposites attract romance. This is one of my favorites and to get it I had to pull it off my favorite shelf up there, so you guys know I love this one. This one is not released but I have it pre-ordered. I am so excited. It is Fossil Feud by Maggie Knoll. The female main character is a disgraced paleontologist and the male main character is a British Oxford professor. And again, I haven't read this one, I have it pre-ordered, but I believe from the blurb that they have to work together to take down a fraudulent fossil scheme. Okay, next we have The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. It has an amazing tropical private island setting. I believe it's in Indonesia, and basically it's kind of a marriage of convenience situation that they thought was over years ago, but it actually didn't end, and they have to fake a relationship for the duration of a destination wedding on this private island. This is Raiders of the Lost Heart, and I mean the cover, the title, it just looks so fun. It's blurbed by Ali Hazelwood, who is one of my favorite authors, so it's gonna be good. It is set in the Mexican jungle on an archaeological site, so I haven't read it yet, but from the reviews this book sounds like it's full of really fun adventure and a rivals to lovers plot. Okay, number 9 we have The Summers Between Us. This one came out last summer and compared to some of the others it's more on the emotional deeper side of my recommendations. It's a Canadian author set in cottage country in Canada. It's a second chance dual timeline, which is always such a winning combination. She's there helping her family and there she comes face to face with her first love and her first heartbreak. And finally we have No Place Like You. This is by Gillian Meadows and I adored her Christmas book. I think it's called Wreck My Plans, but it is one of my favorite Christmas books ever, so I'm very excited for this one. It is a childhood friends to rivals to fake dating plotline, which sounds very, very fun. The characters have to fix up this A-frame cabin that the female main character inherited, and while they're doing that they're fake dating because the male main character has to prove to his boss that he is stable and putting roots down because he, I think, is a vet and he's trying to inherit the veterinary practice he works at, so he's trying to show that he's a stable guy in a relationship and fake dating fun ensues. That is all 10 of my recommendations. If there are any summery romance books that I should know about, please comment them down below. I want to hear all of your recommendations, and if you've read any of these or want to read any of these, please let me know your thoughts. And finally, if you've stuck around this long, like I said, I'm Elsa Moira, I'm a romance author and my debut romance is coming out in September. If you're into seasonal and spicy books, it is a seasonal full small town romance with lots of sizzling chemistry. I haven't posted on this YouTube channel in a while, but my plan is to be posting once a season at the beginning of the season a book recommendations video just like this, so if you do like that, make sure to subscribe and like down below. And if you want to see more of me, this is my author Instagram. It's also TikTok under the same name, and that's where I'm posting more regularly about books. I also have my regular content creator Instagram where I post all the time and keep you guys up to date with things to do, travel, food stuff, and just what's going on in my life, so feel free to follow me there if you want to see more. And thank you again for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one.